Hello guys, Nick Clark here, welcome to Fitness Trend today to do my new video, okay, on my most energizing foods, okay. Now on this one I've got a bit of a list and we're going to go through it, obviously, and some a bit more in depth than others, okay, and the vitamins and minerals that you're going to be getting out of these and the reasons why I picked them. Okay, now the first one on my list is chia seeds. Now chia seeds are great and they've been around for a long time, since 3500 BC to be exact, and they're a massive part of the Aztecs and Mayans diets. Okay, and the word chai actually gets its name from the Mayan word strength. Okay, and the Aztecs and the Mayans actually believed that chia seeds were actually some sort of mythical power. Okay, or had some mythical powers. Okay, because of the way it increased your energy and your sort of stamina for a very, very long period of time. Okay, so they were always going to believe that they had these sort of strange powers to them. Okay, but in the recent years, obviously, chia seeds have actually come back into popularity, especially in superfood sort of limelight area. Okay, obviously they have a great fatigue fighting ability to them. Okay, and they come from a very nutrient-rich compositant. Okay, 1 tablespoon of the seeds of like 5 grams of the seeds. Okay, gives you a great helping of protein. Okay, obviously, and a good amount of obviously omega-3s and fatty acids that we need to help fight inflammation, keep our muscles feeling fresh. And in addition, obviously, they contain sort of magnesium, calcium, iron, obviously, and an antioxidant actually helps with athletic performance. Okay, obviously, and recovery as well. Okay, so again, they've got other great benefits to them as well as obviously energizing you and keeping you fuller for longer and going for longer. Okay, you can actually add these to pretty much anything like smoothies, porridges, dinners, pastas, goods, salads. Okay, so they are very, very versatile in the way they can be used. Okay, so chia seeds are definitely one I feel that you need to be fitting into your meal plans. Okay, next one on the list is oatmeal. Now I like oatmeal because you can grab a bowl of oatmeal or porridge, okay, and go for hours in the morning, okay, or at least up until lunch. Okay, obviously it's good because obviously it sort of gives you that boost, okay, and it contains quality carbohydrates, okay, that are stored in the body as a glycogen, okay, that obviously obviously, like I said, are stored in the body as glycogen, obviously that provide for your brain and your muscles. Okay, but there are obviously the whole grain cereal sort of porridges, obviously, which obviously slow the carbohydrate absorption down. Okay, to help obviously keep your blood sugars level and stabilized throughout the day. Okay, so those ones are good to have as well. Okay, but obviously getting that bowl of porridge in the morning, obviously liven it up if you want to, if it's a bit boring. Okay, with some berries, some nutmeg, some obviously coconut flakes, cinnamon, apple seasoning. Okay, or whatever you feel that is like sort of going to be appropriate. But say like maybe even some sliced banana. Okay, but also I feel that putting cinnamon on it, a tablespoon of cinnamon, is good because cinnamon is actually good for weight loss and fat burning. Okay, so if you want to obviously help with a bit of your fat burning, a bit more shredding, or get a bit more ripped, obviously, then cinnamon is definitely one key element that you need to be adding, obviously, to your meals. Okay, but yeah, cinnamon is a good tablespoon of cinnamon on your porridge, obviously, and you are ready to go. Okay, but obviously, that is porridges, obviously, but like I say, obviously they're good at carbohydrates, and some actually also contain a high amount of protein these days as well. Okay, so porridge, oatmeal, really good thing to sort of start your day. Okay, next one on our list is cremini mushrooms. Now, cremini mushrooms are slightly more mature, slightly browner, and a little bit tougher in their texture, obviously. Rather than normal mushrooms, okay, which obviously makes these cremini mushrooms great for soups and stews, okay. And they're also great in sort of energy boosting B vitamins, like including riboflavin, thiamine, niacin, pantothenic acid, fluorite, and vitamin B6. Okay, which are essential for energy production. Okay, for example, the pantothenic acid obviously helps fight fatigue during times of stress, and obviously the adrenaline glands, and riboflavin is important for aerobic energy production. Okay, obviously it also helps protect against cells' energy damage in the storage, obviously, or energy storage from any damage. Okay. So obviously these are a great one to be adding into your diets, especially obviously if you haven't tried them already. Okay, but you can again add them into sort of like lunches and meals, or even in between meals as well. Okay, if you want to, and to get an extra added boost, you can add them to salads, obviously chilies, stir fries, or even some soups as well. Okay, as I mentioned earlier. Okay, and stews. Okay, so these are a definite great one, I feel, that you need to be sort of putting into your daily meal plans. Okay, and plus obviously they're going to be a bit tougher, a bit browner, a bit more mature, but obviously they can be quite tasty ones, obviously cooked and done properly. Okay, now obviously the next one on our list is tea. Tea is great, obviously because you can have different variations of tea. Okay, but obviously the one we're going to talk about is black, white, and green. Now, black, white, and green obviously are great, obviously, but white and green have antioxidants in them. Okay, very many antioxidants in them. Okay, white has more than green. Okay, when I say white tea, I don't mean white tea with milk. I mean white as my T-shirt. Okay, obviously, but it does obviously contain more antioxidants in it, obviously, than green. Okay, but I do like to have green myself. I've never actually tried white, but must try it at some point in time. Okay, but again, they are good to have. Okay, but obviously these teas are also good because obviously they contain amino acids, obviously L-theanine, okay, also which provides a calm yet an alert sort of state, so you're calm but not erratic. Okay. And they can be used for successful treatment in anxiety and stress, okay, and can improve your concentration and your focus. The L-theanine obviously passes through the blood-brain barrier within 30 minutes of obviously digesting it, okay, and research shows obviously that the amino acids can actually generate creativity and actually give you the ability to actually sort of not get distracted by any distractions around you. Basically ignore them. Okay, so which is a great thing, so especially if you're doing a complex task. Okay, so if you're doing something complex, you want to be having these obviously because they're going to give you that ability to sort of focus and have the blinkers on, so nothing distracts you at all. Okay, so but there's some sort of great benefits of tea, but the only other benefit is obviously black tea. Normal black tea is going to give you that extra boost with the caffeine, because there's more caffeine in tea than there is coffee. Okay, that is the only real other main sort of benefit out of this. Obviously, just try not to have too many of the sweet. Don't have any of the sweetened teas. Okay, try and stay away from them. Try and stay more on the blander side. Okay, and try not to have it too close to bed, because that can muck up your energy levels, and then obviously you don't want to be doing that, especially if you're on a high, obviously, or you're on a roll, like doing really well with yourself. You don't want to be sort of mucking up your energy levels by having sort of tea too close to bedtime. Okay. Anyway, on with our next one, which is eggs. Now, eggs, I like eggs because they're great. They're a great source of iron, protein, zinc, okay, and obviously recent research found obviously not only does protein obviously help build muscle, keep you fuller for longer, but obviously it keeps your energy for longer as well. Okay, but also like I say, it provides that sustainable energy, so that's really good. Okay, about 6 grams of high quality protein in eggs obviously help keep your blood sugar stabilized as well. Okay, and includes obviously the amino acids and leucine, okay, which you need, okay, as part of your protein synthesis factor, okay, which helps with muscle growth and recovery. Okay, and that's definitely something you need. Okay, so eggs are definitely a good one to have. If you want to get a bit more added, obviously have some egg whites. They're about 3.6 grams of protein, okay, in addition with the B vitamins as well, and the production in the body, obviously. But so eggs are not just for breakfast, and they're not just for obviously for lunch or for dinner. They're for everything and even in between. Okay, so eggs can be used for anything, and they're very, very versatile in what they can be used for: salads, sandwiches, anything, okay, or even just hard-boiled eggs on their own, or scrambled egg on toast, like wholemeal toaster. Okay, so they are really, really good. Okay, so that is eggs, and so on with our next one in our list is Edam, or soybeans. Okay, soybeans are high in energizing nutrients, okay, especially B vitamins, okay, or particularly B vitamins, okay, B complex vitamins like copper and phosphorus, but the complex B vitamins, okay, obviously work to break down the carbohydrates in the body, okay, which we consume into glucose for fuel, okay, and at the same time they sort of help transport oxygen sort of throughout the body as well. Both the copper and the phosphorus are also involved in sort of converting the food into energy, so it's available for the body to use when we need it, okay, and Eden can also deliver sort of friendly friendly exercise carbs, okay, and obviously a good fair amount of protein for the muscles. Okay, now just one cup of shelled Eden beans actually gives you 8 grams of filling fibre and a whopping 17 grams of protein. That's insane, isn't it? But really, really good. Okay, so I find that the Eden and soybeans are really great, obviously, to use. Okay, especially if you're trying, obviously, to sort of get that sort of get up and go as well, because like I said, they're going to give you the B vitamins that you need to sort of get your production and keep going. Okay, so anyway, that is Eden. Okay, so Eden or soybeans, definitely one to have into your meal plans. Okay, our next one on our list is whole grain cereal. Whole grain cereal is great because it can be high in fibre, and obviously it can, with whole grain cereals, but they say they can slow the release of the glucose into your bloodstream, which translates to more consistent energy levels. Okay, the more consistent energy levels throughout the day, obviously the better energy levels you're going to be. Okay, but you can get a sudden increase sometimes when you have things like eating refined carbs like a candy bar, okay, which can cause spikes in the blood level. Okay, and you don't want to be doing that, okay, because that causes sort of blood sugars to go higher and your insulin levels to go higher as well. Okay, and obviously obviously insulin production from the pancreas is obviously gives there's insulin which is production from the pancreas. Okay, and when your insulin levels go, obviously, or when your glucose levels go too high, so do your insulin levels. Okay, so obviously having sort of high fibre grain cereals, okay, are going to be good for you because they're going to give it that slow release, okay, that you need so that you're not spiking up and down. Okay, so whole grain cereal, definitely a good one to be having, but again, you can liven it up with different things like bananas, fruits, fat-free yogurts and so on. Okay, but that is your whole grain cereals, and definitely one to have a good start to your mornings. Again, next one on our list is trail mix. Trail mix I like because it obviously contains the nuts and the dried fruit, and they are ideal combination for your healthy fats, your fibre and your protein. Okay, while obviously your refined carbs are pretty much void of that, and they give you those sort of short energy bursts. Okay, fibre obviously helps slow down the glucose release. Obviously, so basically, so there's always a steady supply. Okay, protein is very, very similar. Obviously, it also slows down the metabolism though. Okay, obviously, which help carbs and obviously and repairs any muscle damage. Okay, obviously also to help prevent post sort of training soreness. Okay, the fats, such sort of as nuts, seeds, and oils and that, are known for providing long-lasting energy. Okay, especially for something if it's like over an hour, like a run or a swim or grading for like a karate belt or something. Okay, obviously because obviously that carbs are the first micronutrient that get burnt off, obviously, and then it goes straight to fat. Okay, so have some trail mix consume some trail mix. Obviously, that's going to be good for your body. Excuse me, especially if you're doing something that's lasting longer than an hour, because obviously you're going to burn off those carbs first, and you can get to those micronutrients out of the way. Obviously, and then this can go straight to your fat, and you've got some of those healthy fats in there, fibre and protein. Then it's going to be good for you, and you can be able to last for a lot longer. Okay, and keep going. But just try to avoid obviously the pre-made trail mixes. Try and make it yourself, like with your own sort of currants and raisins, and maybe a few chocolate chips and toffee pieces. And a few cranberries, but obviously plenty of nuts, okay, obviously, and that will make it obviously much better for you. Even some crushed pretzels or even whole grain cereal to give it a bit more of a carving sort of factor, okay. Next one on our list is water. Water is the most important one because you need to be hydrated when you're doing your training. If you're not hydrated when you're doing your training, then you're going to be struggling quite a lot. Okay, one of the most detrimental of your energy levels is hydration. You need to be hydrated when you're doing your training. Okay, dehydration can kick in a lot quicker, harder, and sooner than starvation. Okay, obviously water is responsible for transporting things around our body, like the nutrients in our blood. Okay, that we use for energy. Okay, obviously we also as well as getting rid of waste build up. Okay, and that if you don't have enough of that, that can lead obviously to sort of fatigue. Obviously, and then we basically don't cease to sort of function properly. Okay, we don't want to be doing that. We need plenty of water to function properly, just like our B vitamins and just like our plenty of food. Okay, so make sure that when you're training, especially when you're training days, that you're drinking before, during, and after, and you're drinking throughout normal days as well. Okay, but when you're training, obviously make sure you sip your water, you don't guzzle it, because if you guzzle it down, it will stop your muscle breaking down. Okay, obviously when your muscles are breaking down, you're doing training. Okay, if you guzzle a load of water, that's going to stop it and rock it hard like cement. Okay, and you're basically just going to completely muck up your whole training. Okay, so don't guzzle the water, sip it normally. Okay, and then you'll get the results that you want. Okay, but that is water, so make sure you drink plenty of water, okay, throughout the day, okay, obviously even on your non-training days as well. Okay, which brings me to my next one on my list, which is corn. Okay, now corn is a gluten-free grain. Okay, it contains pretty much more protein than any other grain around, okay, including rice. Okay, so you could say and it's very rich in amino acids, so it's considered a complete sort of source of protein. Okay, it's high in lithium, myothion, obviously, and the other sort of vitamins and minerals you need. It's ideal for post-workout meals. Okay, obviously, like I say, it's great for sort of helping to build muscle after those trainings. It's also high in fluoride, magnesium, and phosphorus. Okay, making it one of the most nutrient-packed sources of carbs for long-lasting energy. Okay, so it is a great one to use. Okay, it's also gluten-free. Okay, and you can replace it with one of your wheat things if you want to. Obviously, or if you've got any of those allergies. Obviously, but corn I feel is a great one to have and to add into your meal plans, especially during the weeks. Okay, obviously, so make sure you do include that, especially if you've got obviously any gluten-free sort of intolerances or wheat intolerances. Okay, but even if you haven't, you can still eat it as well. Okay, but corn is a great one to have. Okay, next on our list is pumpkin seeds. Now, pumpkin seeds are great. A handful of these peptides or dry roasted pumpkin seeds will give you that natural jolt of energy within a little while or after consuming them. Okay, and help you power through that workout. Now, pumpkin seeds obviously are a good source of protein and healthy fats and fibre. Okay, but they obviously and they keep you feeling full for longer and energized for longer. Okay, so they also, they also contain obviously vitamins and minerals, magnesium, phosphorus, zinc, and they provide additional energy support so you can get through your workout. You can maximise your gym time, get that workout in there, obviously, and power through it without sort of any sort of worries of feeling lethargic or low afterwards. Okay, or during it. Okay, so I would say pumpkin seeds are a fantastic one to have. Okay, but you can get them in an oil supplement if you don't want to be carrying pumpkin seeds around. Okay, but that is totally up to you. Obviously, you can find those in sort of whole food stores or the health stores. Okay, so make sure obviously that you add these into your daily meal plans, because you want to make sure you do that. Okay, but that was anyway. That was pumpkin seeds. I find they're great. Next one on my list is goji beans. Goji beans are great. They are the get up and goer or berries. Okay, they have been used for Chinese medicine for years, for thousands of years, like for increasing energy, hormones, your mind, body, your memory, even support sort of good blood flow. Okay, and they're also good for sort of healthy bowel as well. But obviously, these ones, like I say, they're also beneficial for that blood flow as well. They're great for blood flow, but they will obviously, with the blood flow, they will obviously sort of oxygenate the cells in the tissues. Okay, which can experience, obviously, which basically includes the sex organs, okay, obviously, and you can experience an increase in your libido as well with these goji berries, okay. So they are that much of a get up and goer. They hit every part of your body, they hit everywhere, they get you going, okay, and they will take you to that next level of your training, okay. So goji berries are definitely one that you want to be having in your meal plans, okay. So make sure you don't leave them out, but you want to be making sure. I would say it's better to have the goji berries in a juice, liquid form, okay, because it would take you hundreds and hundreds of handfuls to get the same benefits from dry berries as it would from a liquid form. So you can get it in a liquid form, obviously, again from your health stores, obviously. So make sure that, obviously, if you want to be adding goji berries into it and you're feeling a bit like low, or if you want to get more get up and go, take it to that next level, okay, then this is the one to have. Okay, so goji berries, definitely good to have, obviously, especially in a liquid form. Okay, obviously, but anyway, guys, that is pretty much my list for my energy foods, my top energy foods. Again, you know, ones I would have to include would be mostly bananas because of the potassium and the B vitamins, peanut butter because of the protein and the B vitamins, and obviously smoothies because of the fruit, because you're going to get your 5 a day, obviously, and a bit of calcium from the milk and the low-fat yogurts that you're going to have in there as well. So you're going to get some vitamins and minerals from that. Okay, but anyway, guys, like I said, obviously that is my video, okay, for my top picks of energizing food. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up and like. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Google+, and here on the YouTube channel, Focus Fitness. Make sure you hit that subscribe button in the link below. Okay, I will be sticking some videos here very soon as well, obviously on my nutrition. Okay, also leave your comments on the video, or for what you thought about it. Okay, if you want to see more videos like this. Okay, obviously, but like I said, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Okay, obviously, if you did, obviously give it a thumbs up and a like. Obviously, make sure you subscribe, because if you do, you can follow us every single step of the way, never miss a video posted on this channel. Okay, and if you think it's going to help a friend or family member, obviously get them involved so that they obviously never miss anything and they can follow us every single step of the way as well. Okay, but like I said, make sure you check out those videos as well. Okay, and I will see you guys in a few days with my brand new video. Okay, cheers, bye.